to the special called Thursday, August 13th, meeting 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I'll tell you right now that we have not had we don't have anyone in the queue to speak as far as the public. So I'm going to have Mr. Davidson do an overview of this joint representation and cost sharing agreement with the other cities. So I'll turn it over to him and then open it up for questions.
Thank you, Mayor. So this is an agreement where the city of Roswell and 12 other cities in Fulton County, all the cities other than Atlanta and Mountain Park, will agree to joint representation. So we'll all hire an attorney and share in the cost to sue Fulton County based on the way that they're spending their CARES relief fund. The coronavirus relief fund under the CARES Act, as you know, was meant to provide for payments to state, local, and tribal governments to cover unbudgeted expenditures that were necessary due to the public health emergency with respect to COVID-19. Fulton County received $104 million in relief funding. As of today, amongst all the cities, excluding Atlanta, they are providing $2.5 million to the cities. That means they're keeping almost $1.2 million. So, or $102 million, sorry. I saw Councilmember Tizer. Basically, this fund is to provide for cost for providing services during this emergency. All of Fulton's population is within cities, within the municipalities. There is a little area along Fulton Industrial that's unincorporated. This is a very different county than any other county within the state or within the nation because we are all incorporated, except for that one little area. So due to that, all the cities are agreeing to go in and try to make the funding from Fulton County more equitable amongst the service providers, and that the cities are providing these public safety, fire services for the citizens. And that's not to say that Fulton County is not providing any services, because they are. They have the health department and other services that they do provide. But the cities have a lot of expenses due to the COVID that we couldn't have budgeted for last year because we didn't know it was coming. So all this is this would be authorization for the mayor to sign this agreement and agree to sue Fulton County using one single attorney and sharing the cost. And the cost would be based on population, which is how we do the local option sales tax.
Does council have any questions? Yes, Councilmember Tizer. You're on mute. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay. I actually have three questions for Mr. Davidson. Has anybody talked to Fulton County? Is the first question. The second is, have we seen from Fulton County a full accounting of the money that they have spent? And then the third question is, if the answer to that is no, how do we know there's money left to sue for?
So I know that this has been brought up to Fulton County. I know even the governor has brought it up with Fulton County. I believe we have a sheet of what they have proposed or proposed to fund to the various entities within Fulton County, and I don't have that with me, I believe.
And it's my understanding they have their expenses, but also it's my understanding that by law they cannot encumber what they have not spent yet. So what they're providing to the governor's office and to us is what they have spent and what they plan on spending.
Thank you. So you know, with what basically little knowledge that we have, I think I would vote to give you authorization to move forward here, so that Roswell doesn't get left out of any, county or state or federal allocation of money. I think that would be bad. My hope is that the parties can, sit down and settle this, whatever, get to the table and go through this, quickly. I'm always troubled, when one part of government sues another part of government because, we're basically using up, citizen money. So I'm hoping that everyone will come to the table and work through this, so that the money can be used, where it can be, where it needs to be used, where it was meant to be used. So those would be the things that I would be concerned with and would hope would happen.
Councilmember Zapata.
Thank you, Mayor Henry. First, I would like to say that I don't believe that it's fair and right that Fulton County received over 100 million and they just distribute to the incorporated cities of the Fulton County only 2.4%. 2.4% of the total is only distributed between the city inside the Fulton County. So I don't believe it's right and fair. So I think that we definitely deserve more than that because they're using all the population of the city to justify receiving the CARE Act funding. So I think that I support this, Mayor, and also would like to know if the entire Fulton County Board of Commissioners, including District 1 and District 2, which are the one here in Fulton, North Fulton County, and specifically in the city of Roswell, they are all signing this way to distribute the money. I don't know if the mayor can
we can put that letter up on the screen, council member. 1 second.
Thank you.
Please. Here we go. Okay, this is the letter that we received from Chairman Pitts, and if we scroll down through it, and if you keep going to get to the signature page, can you enlarge that, Libby? I'm not sure if you can or not. There you go. Okay, so you can see that all of the commissioners signed the letter. Did you have additional questions about that, Councilmember Zapata?
No, thank you, Mayor, for hearing the letters and letting the public know who are signing this from Fulton County and make them accountable and responsible for this unfair way to distribute the CARE Act funding to all the cities in the county. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Hall.
Thank you, Mayor Henry. So is there an example of cities that got funds that were not part of under the county, and how were they funded?
Well, I'll give you an example. There are 2 ways that they were funding. The state was funding most of the counties in the state of Georgia and the cities. I believe there were 4 counties, Fulton County being one of them, that they left to the counties for distribution for cities under 500,000 people. And the example, I'm just going to round this off. These aren't exact numbers. But a good example would be the city of Gainesville. The state of Georgia was, it was their responsibility to divide the money between the cities and the county in that part of the state. And the city of Gainesville, with a population of about 43,000, we are close to 100,000. But the city of 43,000 will be getting approximately $3 million from the state in CARES Act funding. Now, the city of Roswell will get less than 400,000. So a city that's less than half our size through the state funding mechanism will get 3 million, and under Fulton County will get 400,000. So there's a huge disparity there. And that's what we're all looking at, is there should be a more equitable way of doing this without leaving us to the devices of Fulton County. Councilmember Palermo.
Thank you, Mayor Henry, and thank you for having this special called meeting. I think this is clearly an important and urgent topic. So, given the discussion, you know, I just really want to call out the fact that 100% of Fulton County residents live within incorporated cities, and I really feel both the intent of that money as well as the opportunity to give residents a voice and create more accountability, that it should have been really more equitable and fairly provided to the different cities to really make that best difference. So I strongly believe that we should absolutely support this and urgently give you the authority you need, Mayor, to make sure that we have the opportunity to be equitable and to stand up for Roswell residents.
Well, thank you, Councilmember Palermo. The other thing too, that I would like to thank the other cities, because in my conversations with the mayors in the other cities over the years, it's very rare for all of us to agree on something. And we had a conversation about this, and in short order, we all agreed that this was the action that we needed to take. And so I would like to thank the other cities, because we've got 13 of us that are willing to go forward. Mountain Park, just because of their size and scale, didn't feel like they could contribute. So, and then of course, the city of Atlanta has their own funding. So I am just very proud of the fact that all of the cities in Fulton County have come together on this. And I thank the mayors and the councils of the other cities as well, along with you. Additional questions? Seeing no hands up, and we don't have anyone in the queue from the public. And also I would like to point out that Councilmember Wilsey is absent with an excused absence this afternoon. She tried to be here but couldn't. And having said that, do I have a motion to approve the agreement? A motion, I don't know who went first. A motion by Councilmember Hall, then we had Zapata, and then we had Palermo. I think it was in that order. So I guess a second by Councilmember Zapata. All
Yes.
those in favor, please raise your hands. And it is unanimous. Thank you all very much. Have a great afternoon, and I will keep you posted on this topic. We are adjourned.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.